Yes, 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 gentlemen, the older man is back again. So this one is a bit frustrating to deal with. At the moment, I'm doing around 8 calls per week where you guys can call in and talk to me about your problems. The biggest problem that most men are calling in on right now is their wife or girlfriend's cheating. Oh man. And that brings us to this video.
That's what we doing? That's what we doing? That's what we doing, my man. Where you going? That's what we doing? Huh? Oh, you stuck. You stuck now, huh? You think I'm stupid, huh? You think I'm stupid? What's up? Talk to me. What's this? Oh, so you can't, you mute now. Now you done turned to a mute. Let the whole world see you. Yeah, there you go. What's up? Talk to me. What's this? What's this? Oh, you can't talk? You can't talk now? Really? Wow. You can't talk. So he didn't abandon you. You can't talk now? Huh? Huh? Now, my man, come get back on them toes.
Getting out.
No, you getting out, huh? So you about to prove so you at work though? You at work though?
How did you know?
You at work though? Work? This what you doing at work?
So if I'm at work,
you got the toe, look, you got the toes in the water. It's what you doing at work?
If I'm at work, how did you know?
My man, what you over
why
there for now? Come back over here. Come back over here, man.
So why you not at work?
Gaslighting 101. Gaslighting 101.
Remember this ring you got?
And these are the times that we're in. Are women cheating more and more than they were 20, 30, 40 years ago? I personally don't think so. What is actually happening now is because we are in a gynocentric society. I hope you guys watched my last video to understand what gynocentric means. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to link it above here so you guys can go and check out the video. Because we are in a gynocentric society, women find it much more acceptable to just be blatant and out there. They have no respect for the marriages. They have no respect for the relationships. They're just going to do it. This girl don't even mind being on video. And there's no accountability. There's just absolute gaslighting. How do you know I was going to be here? Wow. And you know why she's so comfortable being like this? Because if he files for divorce, she's still going to get alimony.
Is cheating grounds for divorce, or can that be used in the divorce case?
So in Illinois, at one time it was. A few years ago, we eliminated for-cause divorces. The legislature changed the law so that in Illinois, all we have are essentially irreconcilable differences-based divorces. So Nofault is the law of our state, and the cause no longer matters. So when people call me and they are upset and they want to send a private investigator out and gather all this evidence, I always tell them, you're wasting your time. If you know they're doing this, you don't need any more evidence. There's no benefit to you, no better division of assets. You're not going to get more alimony. You're not going to get a better parenting situation just because you show the person as a boyfriend, girlfriend. So yeah, that they eliminated for-cause divorces to try to really diminish the acrimony and fighting going on in divorce cases.
If they have a child, she's going to get child support. Who's going to be at the back end and the worst part of this divorce? The man. She could do this shit and get away with it. Right now, it seems to be things are starting to turn around a bit. Florida has just passed a law where there's no more lifetime alimony. Women are in absolute uproar about this one. I'm going to do a piece on that coming up.
A new bill signed by Governor DeSantis creating big changes to alimony starting July 1st. It essentially eliminates permanent alimony in the state of Florida, and it allows ex-spouses to more easily make changes to the alimony once they reach retirement. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's break it all down. Judges can now reduce or terminate alimony support or maintenance payments after considering factors like the age and health of the person making the payments, the retirement age of that person's occupation, the economic impact a reduced alimony would have on the recipient of the payments, and the motivation for retirement and likelihood of returning to work for the person making those payments. Now, this bill will also set a 5-year limit on what is known as rehabilitative alimony, which is intended to provide financial support to a spouse until they are financially self-sufficient. And under the new law, couples married for less than 3 years will not be eligible for alimony payments. And now you have to be married 20 years or longer in order to be eligible to receive payments for up to 75% of the term of the marriage.
The new bill that was just signed into law on July the 1st, 2023 will not apply retroactively to the cases that the parties already entered into a settlement agreement or there's already been a judicial determination. My understanding is that it will in fact apply to cases that have already been filed, but they're still in progress, and there's not been a final order entered or a settlement agreement, as well as any new cases that will be filed in the future.
The law is being met with mixed reactions. Some groups like Florida Family Fairness, they're applauding this, saying that it does make things more fair, while other groups like the First Wife Advocacy Group, they are saying that this could be devastating to older women that depend on this money. It is a lot to break down, so we've got it all for you right now.
There's also a law in the books that they're trying to get through, which I doubt is going to get through, to dismantle or to reverse this no-fault divorce.
What is a no-fault divorce? Well, all states allow a no-fault divorce. This means that the person who files for divorce does not have to prove that their spouse did something wrong in order to get a divorce. All states adopted the no-fault divorce law to make it easier to leave a marriage.
Because too many women are taking advantage of it. So I strongly feel that the only way that the U.S. can stop the bleeding of low childbirth, low marriage rates, and the serious decline of Western society is to actually start looking at making laws that favor both parties when it comes to divorce. Because men are saying, no, there's no advantages for me getting married. I will keep hitting it. I will keep doing what I'm doing. She'll be my friend forever, but I'm not getting married. And it's scary because all the studies have shown that married people actually make up to 10 times more money than people being single. And that's why I'm a proponent of getting married, because I know that it will benefit both parties. But both parties have to stay in it for the long term and grow together. You can't have a vampire on one end sucking the other one. I keep got to remember, listen guys, subscribe. I have to remember to keep telling you guys to subscribe, because I know that if you guys are not reminded, you will get caught up in the story and you won't subscribe. Like the video, please. It takes nothing from you and it helps out the channel a lot. So hit the like button, subscribe, send me a comment, and of course, turn on the notification bell. All right, there, I got it out of the way. But let's now read some of the comments on this one, because man, we're seeing too much of this stuff as men, and it's not a pretty sight. And it's not looking good on you women. You all blame men for cheating, but I can tell you, we are now living in a day and age where women are seen, where the stats are undeniable. Women are caught cheating more and more than men. So let's read some of the comments. Let me get the old specs on. Where is it? So the good brother said, get money, work out, eat right, and one night them. Stay single, fellas. That had 1,695 likes. But man, it's just not the way to go as a man. We can't just die out. We can't just come, exist, and die out. A disappointment and an embarrassment to our ancestors. Toxic Lecture says, females never want to take accountability. Honestly, never mind. David Zipse says, watch how she gaslights and turns it on him. It's somehow his fault because he had her location. Yeah, this is the problem. I've seen this so often where women just gaslight men after they've been caught to try to change it around as if the man is a problem. Oh, you've been stalking me. Yeah, he's been stalking you because he suspected that you are cheating on him. He has perfect, legitimate right to actually stalk you. He's protecting his own. Women take advantage of men's trust. Guys, you got to understand that. Women take advantage of your trust. And when she sees that you're no longer trusting her, she realizes she has no more freedom. But she will gaslight you, but she will make you feel guilty for not trusting her, even though it's warranted. And that's what you got to be careful of, gentlemen. Let's read a few more comments. Toxic Luxury says, females never want to take accountability. Honestly, never mind slapping his forehead emoji. And Tamika4242 responded and said, please put the word some in front of females. Thank you. Toxic Luxury came back and said, okay, you're right. All females. Laughing. And this shows you the condition of the dating market in the West, that there's absolutely no trust anymore. And Tamika, she's right. Of course, not all women are like this. But like I said in every single one of my videos, the problem is the women who shout the loudest are the only ones that are heard. Even though the majority are not doing it, the ones that are doing it, they're the ones that get the most attention. And it screws it up for the rest of the women. And like I say to all women, if all the women that are not doing it, not clapping back at these women that are doing it and making them accountable for their bad behavior, they're all going to get painted with the same brush. You stand too close to the shit, you're going to get some of the scent. So all the women smell like shit. You know what? The men go somewhere else. And that's why passport bros are an option for men. So ladies, you got to understand, you need to start clapping back at all of these women that are messing you up. The silent majority have to open their mouth and say, enough is enough, ladies. This can't work. We're all losing. Right now, I'm putting together a video on the decline of the Japanese population, right? And I can see it happening exactly the same way in American culture, because no one is getting married in Japan and no one having kids. So watch out for that video. It's an in-depth research. I'm doing a lot of research, so it's going to take me some time to get this video out to you guys, but it's dismal. It's pretty scary what I'm researching. And I see the exact same thing happening in modern Western societies. It's not good. All right, let's read one more and then we'll lock this one out, okay? So Herbert Dugo says, her cheating ass, she thinks she's slick. She had a whole minute to think about something and bring up that stupid statement. And the Marvick, he responded to that. Yep, asking why he's not at work and how did he know she was there. Duh. B, you got sloppy and left out messages telling the guy who was playing with her toes and has a wife and has kid at home that you'll meet him there at this time. Oh boy. And then this last one. No, it's not his fault, laughing. She said she was at work and he trusted his wife and she went committed a sin. It's her fault for not being loyal and faithful, 100%. And she tried to flip it on him because she caught up in the mix. King Mallow says, they all do it. And, you know, just I got to end it with that statement. But this is what I'm telling you. If you ladies aren't listening to these comments from the men and realizing that there is a problem that men see, and these are the men that's supposed to get on their knees to ask you to marry them, you don't see the problem? Huh? Go to TikTok and see how many lonely women there are out there. How many 30, 40-year-old, 50-year-old lonely women screaming for some sort of attention, any man to come and marry them. It's dismal. All right, guys, listen. Thanks so much for hanging in to the end here. This was just another quick learning video. By all means, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right? Cheers.